Something strange is happening right now in the world. Students have been graduating with degrees from top universities. They're doing their internships, they're leading student clubs, they're in sports, they're checking all the right boxes. And they're still struggling to get hired, not because they're not smart, not because they're not trying, but because the rules have changed and no one told them about it. So let me show you what I mean. You may have heard that the CEO of Anthropic recently said that AI could eliminate up to 50% of entry-level white-collar jobs in the next 1 to 5 years. Now, even if it's 40% or 30%, that's still creating a bottleneck and massive competition over fewer entry-level jobs. So the reality is that entry-level jobs, no matter what you do, they've dropped dramatically across all industries. In tech, many junior roles are simply not even being replaced because companies like Meta and Amazon they're planning massive layoffs. Why? Because they're restructuring teams around one person that knows how to use AI effectively. So what you're seeing isn't just competition, it is massive compression. Fewer roles, way higher expectations, faster change. So I was speaking with a student recently, went to Ivy League school, great resume, really good communicator, and under any other circumstance, this student would be a catch. And he told me, it's been a couple months after graduating, I don't even know what I'm aiming for, he says. The jobs I thought I want don't feel within reach, and companies are asking me for 2 to 3 years of experience right out of the gate, and I don't have that. That's not a motivation problem. That's a map or a mapping problem. So here's what's actually broken. The system that we have today is still preparing students for a world that no longer exists. I was told, the promise, get the degree, build the resume, work hard, apply everywhere, and you're gonna soar. You're gonna get a job. But employers aren't hiring based on that anymore. We have shifted from pedigree to proof, knowledge to output, potential and paper tigers to demonstrated ability. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most students today look the same on paper, right? Everyone's got the same degree in business or marketing, same resumes, they're ATS compliant, same internships, same generic cover letters. So from an employer's perspective, they're all interchangeable. I call this paper strong, but signal weak. Here's what I'm seeing. The people that are getting hired right now are playing a totally different game. They're not asking, what should I study or what kind of resume, how do I polish my resume? They're asking, what can I show? They're building real projects, visible work, proof of skill, and signals that separate them. Because in a world where AI can generate content, credibility comes from demonstration, from proof. Companies don't care what you can say on paper, they care what you can do on a Monday morning. So if you're watching this, I'm going to share with you 2 things you should start doing immediately. 1, replace passive learning with visible output. Don't just take courses. Turn everything you do and learn into something you can show, like a case study, a project, a breakdown, a portfolio piece. If someone can't see your ability, it's like it doesn't exist. And number 2, learn to use AI as a multiplier, not as a shortcut. So most people are using AI to do less work, for shortcuts, right? But the top 1% are using AI to produce better work, better insights, faster execution, and higher quality outputs. They're saying to employers, give me a task or a problem, and I'll solve it for you faster, smarter, and cheaper with AI. So the truth is, this isn't just a harder job market, it's a totally different game. And most people are still playing by the old rules. That's exactly why I'm hosting on April 14th a live session, a live webinar, live workshop. I'm going to break down all of this in detail. I'm going to walk you through what is actually happening in the job market right now, the biggest mistakes that students and job seekers are making, and 7 specific strategies and tools you can use immediately to stand out and get ahead. This isn't theory, it's based on what actually is working right now. So if you're serious about getting ahead, if you're frustrated from being ghosted, if you want to do something different, I would strongly recommend you joining this webinar. You can register below, because the real risk right now isn't that AI is going to replace you. It's that you're preparing for a workforce that doesn't exist anymore. I'll see you on April 14th.